My approach to women. You know, I'm one of them fortunate men that I got numbers, as some would say. A lot of it was in my youth, back when I was a little more reckless, before I got married, was in the military. A large chunk of it came within the couple year span of me and my wife's separation and divorce before we got back together. And I mean, just to be honest, I mean, she already knows, so they like I'm exposing myself, but it was just a couple numbers. I ain't put up no double digits or anything, you know, while I was involved with her. But nevertheless, upon that, with that, with that insight of being around individuals that they did not have numbers. You know, a couple of them, it was literally by choice. They had disciplined themselves early in life, and they wanted their numbers to be low intentionally for whatever reasons. A couple of them, with all their might and struggle, they just couldn't seem to put anything on the board. You know, I done had my moments where I was literally on the edge of feeling like, am I pleading? Am I begging? Like, wow, I think I'm begging. And I done had moments where it was literally so abundant to me that I was casting away. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like I was really straight. I would rather play Call of Duty because I was not worn out, but like, sheesh. You know what I mean? I would go 5-6 times a day. Anybody who's ever fucked with me knows that I would go 5-6 times a day on a daily fucking basis. And I don't know. It's like, let's pass all that. So yeah, I get the struggle in both directions, and I also see this revolution of women, as y'all call them, modern women, that are looking for what a lot would consider high value men, which in my experience, what I'm coming to realize, that just means highly sought out men for very easy thought about reasons. I mean, that 10% that everyone talks about, it's the 10% of men that, you know, get 90% of the women, because 90% of the women want these instant qualities. And I realize that I'm not necessarily part of that 10% anymore in life. I'm not sure if I exactly was before, according to statistics of everybody's numbers around me. I guess I was, but I knew I can do more. I knew I could do better, but I also knew that there was a means of communication about anything that you desired. So I never really looked for the high value women. And remember, if we're doing that superficial, easy memory, easy thought about qualities, 90% of the women are high value. And that just means that you have the available, I don't know, the things that every man needs from every woman, you know, very commonalities. But quality, that's something that not many people talk about anymore. And I've noticed that a lot of these people that are trying to bring this issue to the forefront of conversation, the point that they're all trying to get to, but no one ever starts going into, is quality, high quality individuals, high quality men, high quality women. Now, when you start looking at high quality people, and by quality, I mean literally can offer portions of the table. Like, and not just bringing plastic forks to the table, you know, not just putting a piece of meat, rat meat, you know, deer meat, not anything's wrong with that, but like they could actually, the quality of what they bring, they have a larger palate to bring to you. You know, they can bring you squirrel meat if you want, or they can bring you filet mignon, perfectly seasoned. Or there's some that are so high quality they can bring you, what's that? The puffer fish and sorbet. You know what I mean? So the quality of people, it changes the numbers. And when you change the frame of mind that you have towards desires and wants and things of that nature, the quality of a person really starts mattering way more than even the typical value of a person. You start realizing that people have a quality that will allow you to oversee their ability to spend, or hell, their ability to work for some sort of income. But this is also what we were saying about like what most women would easily label beta men, but I say the other men, the healthy in between men. They're high quality, and usually these men have dedicated more of their time in their life, and women for that matter, dedicated more of their time in their life to these other aspects and elements of themselves that bring tremendous value to their ability to bring quality to the table. Like, motherfucker told me the other day when I asked, what do you bring to the table? And she, did the normal, I bring the table. Bitch, I don't want no IKEA table. I don't want no, not the IKEA, man. I don't want no table that, there was obvious reasons it was thrown in a dumpster and you pulled it out, talking about you bring the table. And I already got a table, secondly. So if you're not bringing the room to put that new table in and all the accessories for that table, I don't really know what you bringing the table does for me. But a woman that brings quality, she's like, look, she could literally bring nothing, but her qualities takes everything that you have and amplifies it. Like, her quality is creating high quality. I remember a couple times I brought a Walmart clearance shelf table to the situation, and she was like, generally I wouldn't put my fine silver on this table, but I'm gonna show you how to upgrade the table. And that's what she did for me. I'm just saying, high quality people are way more valuable in my eyes. So when I approach women, which I rarely do, and it's not because I have the anxieties or fears that most would be paralyzed by, it's because I haven't finished building the house, nevertheless, the table. I tore down a few, I broke down a few, I built up, broke it down, built it up, broke it down, because it wasn't the table that I know I can build. And once again, I'm back around at the same process to build back up the house around the table. So no, I don't approach, but like the young lady that I just got finished meeting a second ago, she made me realize, like, I'm still available. It's because I'm still vulnerable, first off. I stay vulnerable. And I don't mean vulnerable in the contents that most of y'all are taking it. I mean that I am open. I am not the finalization of anything. So anything that is presented to me has the potential of me utilizing it to transform. So she made me realize that some women said, why are you only looking at the table? Let me help you finish restructuring this house. Quality women. Ironically, that young lady was also married. She didn't want to disclose that at first. But I kind of pulled it right out of her, because I identify those that are committed. And I don't mean the good, oh, I'm so committed to this person. I mean somebody who has obligations in their life that when you bring up certain situations or certain ideals, they have to consider those considerations in their lives. And that's the real reason why people don't want people that's involved. Because every time you think of me, you got to consider this, that, the other about them. And it becomes difficult. to remove the ego from those situations. But nevertheless, high quality people, high quality women, and just like value, quality is all depending on what you want, what you desire, what life has for you. Well, anyways, got some value to build, so I'll holler.